Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for March 2023. Happier times are coming, Gemini. Yeah, having Mars retrograde in your sign, I feel like, was a doozy for you. So we're going to see what's coming through for March for Gemini. You guys really are the gems. What was that? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, something's being flipped on its head because when I cut the deck, it was the Hanged Man with the Sun. So I think you're seeing something from a different perspective and it's taking you out of... I was going to say taking you out of Hanged Man mode, but I think it's actually taking you out of the Nine of Wands. You've healed from something. Or you're going to heal from it completely because you're seeing something from a different perspective. And yes, I am wearing a banana suit. You know, see, the banana suit is what gives me the powers, Gemini. I got the power. If I didn't have the banana suit, I couldn't even read for you. You know, look back at my old videos. They're garbage before this. Before I had the banana suit, who was I? What was I? Who would I have become if I did not put on this banana suit, Gemini? And maybe that's something that you're starting to see from another perspective. Is that, look, transformation's happening. Transformation. Maybe you're connecting with your higher self and your higher self is like, you should wear a banana suit. Whatever a banana suit means to you, Gemini. Because we got this death card, baby. Something's cooking, right? You got some sort of idea, some sort of like new something. Look, see, new. When I said new, Ace of Pentacles, following your heart with the Queen of Cups. Even if it doesn't seem practical or logical, right? With the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're willing to go for it, I think, Gemini. You're coming out of some sort of stagnation, and you're moving into a sunny period. Look, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, you're coming out of stagnation. Like I just said, look, we have the Empress here. You're coming into abundance, my friend, because you walked away from some sort of tower. And look, there's that Hanged Man that we talked about. See, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about this new perspective with the Seven of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. All right, let's lay our spread out, Gemini. One more shuffle. I do these shuffles at the beginning, Gemini, if you're wondering, because it kind of helps me pull in the energy. Card number 1 is the main message. Cards 2, 3, and 4 is the guidance, Gemini. And card number 5 is the outcome if you follow that guidance for March 2023. Look at what we have at the bottom of the deck here, Gemini. You know what I'm seeing this as? Like, there's like a devil in front of your Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles, it could be anything. The way that I see Ten of Pentacles is it's like your long-term vision for your life. Like, you know, it's more than a 10-year plan. It's like your life plan, Gemini. And didn't we talk last month about your life path? If you missed that reading, you should... That was pre-banana suit, man. When I did your reading for February, Gemini, that was pre-banana suit. Okay? So, you know. But anyways, in all seriousness, Gemini. Yes, the banana suit gives me powers. I don't know what to tell you. It increased my powers, Gemini. Okay? I'm dead serious. I'm looking into your soul, Gemini. And I'm telling you. Okay? But anyways, back to this. This is like can't pass go sort of vibe here with the devil in front of your Ten of Pentacles. Like, no. How he's holding up his hand. No, you can't pass. You know what I'm seeing this as, though, Gemini, is it's it's not real. You know, you might feel like there's some sort of boogie monster blocking you from moving forward in your life, but I think that that's what part of this new perspective is all about here, Gemini, in the month of March. I have a feeling, I have a sneaking suspicion that you're going to either come across some sort of a new perspective or it's just going to rise within you. I feel like you might even be like with this 5 of wands here with the moon. You might just break right through some sort of barrier and just be like, I'm not afraid of the dark. This is giving me that vibe, Gemini. It's like you're deciding, I'm not going to be afraid of this monster under my bed anymore. I'm more powerful than the monster. I'm the monster, in fact, is what Gemini is saying. Capricorn energy? Hell yeah, you're the monster. Yeah, you're about to do some damage here, Gemini. All right. Card number 1 for Gemini, March 2023. Main message is the 8 of Wands. Yeah, this could literally even be you're blasting through the devil. And as we know, what is the devil? You know, the devil can be any sort of toxicity that's holding us back in our lives. You know, and the devil, it truly can be anything. You know, whatever is blocking you from moving forward through, I just keep seeing this barrier. It's like this devil is some sort of barrier for you. And I feel like this 8 of Wands is like breaking through because I'm seeing like a wrecking ball come and blast through some sort of a brick wall here, Gemini, in the month of March. And I think that all it is it's just you seeing something from a different perspective. I don't think anything's really changed necessarily. Like I was joking about me putting on the banana suit and suddenly I feel like I have more powers. It's like I'm still the same person. Watch the Gemini reading from last month. I'm not wearing a banana suit. It's literally the same thing, but one little tweak like that can make you feel different, Gemini, is what I'm getting. It's like, and you might even be receiving some sort of communication from your guides. I was talking to Sagittarius about this for March. Maybe you want to watch that Sagittarius reading. You might have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere. This is all about like receiving demise, about your perceived demise. This is about receiving communication about your perceived demise in some sort of area, or what you perceive to be that you think will be your demise on your way to the 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be instructions. I'm seeing and I'm hearing that there's going to be instructions. I'm literally seeing you being handed some sort of manual is the wrong word. What am I getting, guides? It's some sort of it's crazy. It's like I'm seeing it as like a manifesto of some kind. Book of Shadows is even the wrong. It's like you're being given some sort of like information that's going to help you get through this devil. I mean, maybe it's a spell, whatever. I don't even use the word spell because what's a spell? It's an intention, right? Sagittarius, I just called you Sagittarius. See, you should watch the Sagittarius reading. See, it's interesting because my sister, she's a Gemini sun and a Sagittarius moon. So those energies for me, yeah. But anyways, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, and even if you don't, I would maybe watch the Sagittarius reading because we talked all about this sort of communication coming from higher interdimensional beings and such over there. So you might want to watch that. Either way, this is some sort of communication about how to get you through this barrier coming in. So tune to the right frequency here, Gemini. All right, let's see what else we got. Card number 2, guidance for Gemini, is the 9 of Cups. I'm getting that song. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Maybe, and I'm just gonna quickly touch on this. The Nine of Cups with the Devil can also be like overindulgence in some sort of a substance. And it doesn't have to be substance. This can even be like, you're overthinking too much about something, or you're just doing too much of something. Or it can also be what's going to get you unstuck. Take this as it resonates. Again, I was going to call you Sagittarius. Take this as it resonates because it's funny. The things that can hold us back, to some people might be silly to some people. Like you might say like, oh, I feel like something's holding me back. And to somebody else, they'll be like, what do you mean? Like, that's not even bad. But maybe to you it's bad. And it could literally just be like, I don't even know, staying up too late or something where you're not getting enough sleep and it's causing you to like doubt yourself. It could literally be anything here, Gemini. Again, I keep wanting to call you Sagittarius. Watch that Sagittarius reading. But another way to see this Nine of Cups here, because I don't always see the Nine of Cups as bad at all. I mean, the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is like you're feeling actually amazing. So you might also be like able to receive messages better because you're in like a happier place. So it's like easier for you to receive messages. Maybe that's what I'm picking up. In the past, you had some toxicity here, and maybe you're almost afraid to kind of let loose, quote unquote, and I totally identify with this, Gemini. That's why it's interesting. It's bringing up kind of this almost, it's weird. It's like a secret thing. It's like, how do I say this? You may feel like the second you quote unquote settle down and like enjoy yourself, you might feel like this devil is gonna get you. Or you might feel like if you settle down, you're never going to get to your 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you're a workaholic with the devil here. I also just accidentally opened up on my cards, accidentally, right? The Nine of Swords. Maybe you're actually even struggling at night. At night. SpongeBob. What I'm seeing this as is like a lullaby right now. I think you need to self-soothe. There's the message. I think you're afraid that if you self-soothe, that you're going to go back to some sort of toxic habits. This could be food. This could be, wasting time, quote unquote, when you want to be like building your 10 of Pentacles. This could be, maybe you feel like if you chill and let your guard down, people are going to start coming at you when you start to relax a little bit here. Like maybe you're fearing that people can feel that you're actually enjoying yourself, and that's when they rush in with their drama. I relate to that too, Gemini. I understand what you're saying here. I understand what you're feeling here. Don't be afraid of that, though. The devil's not going to get you. You're a different person now, is what I'm getting. You're not just going to slide back into old temptations if you let yourself live a little here, Gemini. You got to take a break, especially if you're building a 10 of Pentacles with the devil. I mean, with the devil and the 10 of Pentacles, this is actually wonderful energy to build a freaking empire, right, Gemini? So if you're working hard, you got to take a break sometime, right, Gemini? Oof. All right, yeah, that's making me feel tired. So there's something about this. I think you're scared that you're going to fall back into toxicity if you literally just take a break, but no, it's not going to happen. Just, you have lots of self-control. Don't worry about that, is what I'm getting. So card number 3 for Gemini is the 6 of Pentacles. See, you've learned balance. You know how to balance. Maybe in the past you didn't, and maybe that's what you're afraid of. I totally identify with that as well, Gemini, where, I feel like I can really overdo stuff too. Sorry, I'm trying to cross my leg. Ugh. But yeah, there's something here about like, things being more balanced now than they used to be. So you're not going to tip over into the devil if you have a day off. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Don't worry. Your 10 of Pentacles is right here. It's right behind the devil. So sorry, I'm having a hard time in this seat right now. You're learning to balance like your own wishes and dreams also with what you're building. And that is a tough balance, but I feel like I want to say you've already really mastered that, but I'm just here to kind of say like it's safe to relax a little bit here, especially because when you do that, you're going to be open to receive these messages that are coming in, like for new ideas. Like even if you're just walking, if you're taking a shower, yeah, you're going to be receiving ideas. That's what this is. That's the main message here. Spirit is trying to get you into a position where it's very easy to get messages to you. My watch is literally like blinking. And you know what it is? Take a moment, mindfulness on my watch right here. It's it's telling me to take a moment and have some mindfulness. So, and I don't like the term mindfulness. I think it's annoying. But love and light, you can literally just be like meditation, mindfulness, all this stuff. I feel like we make it so complicated that people are just they don't even do it. It could literally be anything, I feel, and a lot of the times I'll just sit in my rocking chair like with my eyes open, not to sound creepy, but I'll just be like in my rocking chair and I'll just be like seeing all this imagery, like literally like a full-blown movie like coming to me with my eyes open. So maybe there's something similar for you, whether you receive information like that or not. Maybe you don't receive it visually. Maybe you receive it into your ears. Regardless, look, I said the same thing to Sagittarius. Look at your dreams, messages, symbols, numbers, colors even. Yeah. All right. Let's go another card deep. Gemini. Justice. See, look at these two balancing cards here. This to me is like justice in the everyday plane, right? Not that it can't be spiritual, but it's like it's just balance in your everyday life. Learning to balance business and pleasure, so to speak, with these cards. Learning to balance business and pleasure sort of vibe. All right. But now that we have the Justice card, this is spiritual balance. This shows me everything I was just saying before about how I believe that you've learned how to balance and you're not just going to slide back into toxicity the second you take a damn break here, Gemini. Everything I was just saying, this amplifies that times like 10 because this card, it's spiritual balance. It's showing that you've learned certain lessons. Another way to see this too with the devil is if there was any sort of like toxic karmic junk in your life in the past, it's being fixed. Let's just keep it simple. It's being fixed. It's being balanced, right? In the mundane world and in the spiritual dimension, in the 5D. Everything is seen. Everything's written down. So people think they're doing stuff in the dark. I think about this for myself. I'm not just talking about other people. Like, this is truly my belief, and I'm not trying to, create any paranoia or anything like that, Gemini, but this is truly my belief, is that everything is seen, right? I would even go as far as to say that everything's written down, I believe that there's a whole system at play behind the scenes. So, if people thought, or whoever or whatever thought they could get away with something, they were mistaken. As well as for us, right, Gemini? This goes both ways. This is like, everything is seen, everything is known, in my opinion, right? Kind of imagine like when you're in the courtroom, we have the justice card here, and the stenographers take everything down. I feel like life is a court case, so to speak, in that regard, where everything is seen. Everything, it's like Bitcoin, right? It's like an open, and that's why we're heading that way, is because there's so much done in the dark here, Gemini, that it's actually going to be, and not that people won't still have offshore accounts and, you know, still bring money, big chunks of money through art and stuff like that, transferring money and stuff like that. I'm not saying that people aren't going to still be able to do things in the dark. I just watched the Epstein documentary the other day. But anyways, it's everything's going to come to light. And I just literally, when I said that, opened up to the star card on my deck, which is literally Aquarius, which is like Pluto and Aquarius is what we're going into. And I think part of that is going to have to do with some changes in the world, right? Okay, so anyways, not going to go on anymore crazy conspiracy spiels, right, Gemini? All right. Yeah. Anyways. Stranger than fiction, right, Gemini? All right, card number 5 is the outcome for Gemini, March 2023. The 7 of Swords. Oh boy, there's always gonna be bugaboos, right, Gemini? Especially if you got something to steal, right, Gemini? You know, this guy's a thief. So if you got 10 of Pentacles brewing, you're going to have all sorts of stuff swarming around. But you know that. I don't have to tell you that. The thing is, too, with the 7 of Swords, is like, this card, this is the funny part. It's like, this is actually supposed to be the person that I'm reading for. That they are stealing these swords to protect themselves from the real enemy that is in this camp back here. So in reality, this card isn't what's being done to you. It's what's being done to it. Okay? So it's kind of like somebody or something or whatever might think that they're like deceiving you, or wow, Gemini's just so innocent. Gemini's so naive. I can just come right in here and like steal their 10 of Pentacles, which is not possible anyways. But it's kind of just like, just laugh all the way to the bank, Gemini. I mean, literally with the 10 of Pentacles, the bank. But there's something here about like, they think that whoever they is, it could just be a force. You know what I'm saying? They think that they're the devil, but in reality, they're just the 7 of Swords. You're the one who's the devil. The only one who can match the devil is somebody who knows how to match the devil. We have the devil here. So if the devil shows up, remember how we were talking about, you know, past devil stuff? If you face the devil once and you've dueled the devil, you know how to match the devil is what I'm trying to say here. So pretty much anything that comes your way, Gemini, you're just going to sneak right out of. My point with this card is like, this is a card of strategy. This is a card of like, this is like chess to me. Somebody makes their move, right? And this could literally be some sort of karmic situation like we talked about. Somebody makes their chess move, right? But you're seeing like 5 steps ahead. That to me is the 7 of Swords. You're the one who's strategic. You're seeing 5 steps ahead. So they might just think that you're sitting here in kind of your naivete, right? When in reality, you have been briefed. That's the word I'm looking for. You have been prepared by the divine, by your angels, by your guides, for some sort of balancing act here that is going to bring your life into balance. So listen up. Watch your dreams. You know, be in a seated position, you know, walking, whatever. to receive like whatever information this is, because it's going to be strategy for how to deal with whatever this is. You know, it's gonna blast you through this barrier onto your Ten of Pentacles. I'm just seeing somebody on a road, and it's like a straight shot. I mean, the Eight of Wands is just straight through some sort of tricky situation. This could just even be like a delicate situation that you're trying to balance here. The guidance is to just, you know, honestly, this is the guidance. Just sit back and watch, honey. This is giving me the vibes of like this guy just sitting and eating popcorn. You know how people are like just eating popcorn in the comments? Just eat popcorn in the comments. Gemini. I was going to call you Sagittarius again. You got to watch that reading. So yeah, when all this crap is going on, blah, 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 you're literally just chilling, eating popcorn, watching it, right? Because you know you got this backing. So you know you don't have to worry, that you don't have to be afraid of whatever this is. Because you've already been prepped like months ahead of time is what I'm getting. You're 5 chess moves ahead of whatever this is. That's why the universe is having me say, just sit back and relax here, Gemini. Right? It's all going according to plan, my friend. And you're receiving information for like the coming years, I'm hearing, with this card. So this is almost like blasé at this point. You're kind of just like, yeah, let's just let it play out. I'm just going to sit back and let it play out. The universe has got me with this divine system that's set up. Anything going on here, I'm good. I'm fine. You know what I mean? I'm taken care of. That's what I'm getting here, Gemini. So much love. It's been Missy Gordon, the Metamystic here, wearing a banana suit. Okay. I'm going to go over and do your reading on Patreon. Would love to have you over there. Gemini. On the extended. Look, there's that star card. Shine bright, shine, be a star. Where you live, where you are, be a star. Tyra Banks, life size, anyone? Right? Shine light, shine bright. What are the lyrics, everybody? Be a star. Where you live, where you are, be a star. Come join me over on Patreon, Sagittarius, and we're gonna... I keep calling you Sagittarius. Gemini. I will see you over on Patreon. If you would like to be part of our community over there and get the extended, you can purchase the Gemini package over on Patreon. Patreon.com/themetamystic. You can also get the All Signs package, which is a little bit extra, but it's worth it if you want to get your sun, moon, rising, any other area of your chart, Mars, Venus, Black Moon, Lilith, whatever the hell. All right, everybody's over there. Have a wonderful March, Gemini, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.